Depending on the character's roles, some liberties to keep the plot moving are unrealistic. What I'm focused on is learned behavior, something you see over time. That is why I like series, because it starts to develop a character into a person and it constrains the writer into how the character can react. If you violate the spirit of the character, then you soon will find interest in the books will disappear. While the thoughts are inspired by the book, it does not imply the writer intended to inspire the thoughts I have. It is odd that the Catholic Church is so clueless that denying priests the right to marry only leads to problems. All religions I know of claim that God gave us free will. According to the Church, Catholic Church, free will cannot be tolerated. How does it make sense for God's followers to abandon the one thing they claim God gave us? Father Clarence decided he'd have it both ways. He wanted to be a priest but was married. He visited his wife while he was to answer the phones at the rectory overnight. My opinion was he was wrong to do it because no one forced him to be a priest. He wanted it all, and so he lived in his own closet of fear, dragged his wife, and had a child who would have to deal with an unavailable father, and he could only think of himself. It's not that he was wrong to follow his free will, but that he had no thought to the damage he would do to his child and wife. That is what I think was wrong. While the thoughts are inspired by the book, it does not imply the writer intended to inspire the thoughts I have. The attempt is to start a discussion and get people to think about human behavior from the perspective of the closet. How this might lead to problems that make friends or partners or even business relationships difficult. I can understand why some would dismiss this effort. I find reminders in how the characters behave with memories of my own experiences and then explore that aspect. It's meant to start people to think. It is not meant to imply I am right. If you do not share the ideals with others, then how will you know if you're right? When talking, the focus should be on challenging and exposing your ideals, not in changing other opinions. That would only lead to frustration, since the only person you can change is yourself.